Hello, hi everyone. This is Chinmoy Roy on behalf of Roy Training System. We are all passing through rather a very grim phase. It's a strange time we are living in where the COVID it seems to be having a vice-like grip on us. Why is this video? Now, this video I have made for people who are suffering from the disease or who has just come out of it. So suffering is a little bit, it's a complex word. I would suggest people who has just come out of COVID and they will be benefited by this video. It's completely on breathing. Okay. And I repeat again, people who has come out of it, and this is a post-COVID exercise on breathing, but at the same time, it can be, anyone can be benefited by this. First, there are few things I have to say. Now, once you have got COVID, this is obviously a respiratory system related issue. With respiratory tract and the lung are mostly affected. That can lead to pneumonia and acute respiratory distress syndrome. That's some of the medical terms, and it can damage the lungs, which the CT scan shows. Now, the exercise, the breathing exercise, got a huge relation to this in overcoming this post-COVID physical issue. But for number one, if you breathe the diaphragm is right here under the rib cage. That is the primary breathing muscle. And the diaphragm, once you do the breathing exercise, strengthens, and the lung capacity, which reduces, so that there is this acute distress. People are huffing and puffing. There is struggle for oxygen. That can be regained. The lung capacity, which reduces so much that it can be regained. And there are two also muscles while exercising, I will let you know. And the third is again interrelated. Once you deep breathe and do all these things, your stress and anxiety reduces, because the nervous system, especially our parasympathetic nervous system that calms the body, starts refunctioning properly again. Now, coming to exercise, I'm going to show you the exercises. Having said that, once these exercises you do and I finish the video, I'll tell you that these are the things you have to understand, you must keep in mind, and you must consult your doctor while doing the exercise if you face this problem, or before this exercise. So let's first go through this exercise, and then please listen to who is going to do it and who is not going to do it. Number one exercise, as I go through the exercises, I'll tell you the timing and everything. Number one is, again I repeat, this is a post-COVID scenario. You are weak, and so you are starting with this. Now, the first one is you lie on your back. This is you lie on your back, right on your back, you can see. Now keep one hand right up there, and the other hand I just turn at the sides, right? This is, or I keep this hands at the side of the abdomen, and this hand's here. Now keeping this, I will breathe through the nose and try. These are the fingers. I try to, as I breathe, I try to spread the finger. So take a long deep breath through the nose. The tongue should be on the roof of the mouth, and the lip, they're closed. And breathe through, so that these fingers is there. You can see it is spreading. And you should be, this is the inhalation and exhalation also through the nose. So I repeat again. So if I lie like this, one hand is right in the chest. Okay, this hand, and this is here, right here in the sides of the abdomen. And so once you breathe, the finger spreads, and how long it should be according to your own capacity. There is no fixed rule. Try to prolong your breathing as long as can and exhale slowly. Right. Now this should go on for a minute, and this should go on for a minute. And after a rest, little bit of rest, you can do it 3 to 5 times, morning and evening. Now the second one. So there is phase by phase. This is the phase 1. When to graduate to phase 2, it is up to you. Whenever you feel comfortable, because it is different for different persons. Now, the second one is on your stomach. Okay, now you lie like this and your hands are there. Rule is same. The tongue on the roof of the mouth, lips are closed, and you breathe through the nose. And so breathe through the nose, breathe out through the nose. The rule is same for every exercise. Now you're there. As you breathe in, feel that you're pressing the mattress. So this is the inflates and you press the mattress, right? And through the nose you breathe in and breathe out. So pressing the mattress means the abdomen will inflate, and as it comes down, goes out, it will deflate. Again, you do it for a minute. You do it for a minute and repeat it 3 to 5 times each in the morning and the evening. So this is phase 2. On the phase 3, what you do is you take a chair and you sit. One moment, let me adjust my camera. Okay, right. So, right now on phase 3, what you do, you sit. Now again, keep the hand, everything, the rules remain same, and this is at the side of the abdomen, not here, the sides, right? This is the hand. And again, I'm trying to spread my fingers and so now I come close to you. You can sit in a chair or sit right like this. So I get back a bit. So this is my positioning of the hand. This is the ribs. Right under it, there are the diaphragm muscles, and as I do it, you can see this is expanding. So the lung expands, lot of oxygen gets in, and the more oxygen into your system, your body relaxes. The stress and anxiety you are going through, passing through, that reduces. Remember one thing, this is the period of crisis. It happened again, before in 1917, when the Spanish flu had havoc on the human society. We lost so many lives, but we evolved from that. We overcame that. Why not this time? Because there is a saying, amid the darkness, complete darkness, you can see the stars glittering. So we will overcome it if we have got this fortitude, the willpower, the perseverance, the never say die attitude. So even if you're being affected by COVID, you're coming out of it, you please go through these phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. It depends on you. The more you feel that you're comfortable, your strength gets back to you. So it may be 3-4 days for the first phase, 3-4 days for the second phase, and it progresses like that. The next one is on standing position, right? So you can stand and do the same thing in a standing position, right? The same thing can be done in a position of standing. Okay, now once you have mastered this, for example, about 3 weeks, about 4 weeks, now you're feeling a lot more confident about yourself. You progress to the next level. The next level is called, you can see here, this is called yawn to smile. Yawn to smile. You can do it seated. Okay, just watch. This is your hand. You put it like this. It's a long yawn. And as you come back, you smile a bit. So I come close to you. So I sit on the floor, but you should be doing on the chair. So for the viewers to understand, so it's like a yawn. We are fatigued, we are yawning. And as I come back, I smile. I smile it for 3 seconds. Try to smile it for 3 seconds. Again, go back. Yawn as we yawn. And the smile. Now, as you yawn, your chest expands. Now, as the chest expands, the lung capacity, that also increases. And these muscles are stretched, so it relaxes. So it has got a lot to relate with this. Again, it's 1 minute and 3 to 5 times. So this is now, once you enter this phase, that means you have recovered enough. So you're going to add to that. Again, this is like this. This is seated on the chair. So you sit here. This is called humming. What is humming? Again, you breathe through the nose, right? And this is kept here. This is kept right there. You can see. Now, as you exhale, you make a humming sound like the bees. I come close and educate. So you can do it. The best is you can do it seated in a chair. But for the viewers to understand correctly, so again, this is your hand. The hand is right here on the chest, and this is on the sides of the abdominal. Now just watch. It's a humming sound like the bees. So again, I do it. You don't need to make this noise, what I'm making. So this humming noise, and again the rules are same for a minute and so. Now you can see that these are the kind of stuff that you are progressing gradually. Because remember, once the lung get affected, I have got so many of my friends who have told me that it takes months together to recover. Now these exercises you want to, again I repeat, the diaphragmatic muscles get strong. Now, as I said, once you go through this breathing, it helps you relax. The mental fatigue, the stress, the scare, the terrifying, scary things, you can get rid of this breathing exercise. At the end, now suppose a month and a half or 2 months, once you are in a very better state, now move on like this. So you're in all four position. From there, what you do, you go back and forth, and the breathing remains same. So I come close. So it's like this. So you go back and forth with the same style of breathing, rocking back and forth, back and forth. Now, one more technique I tell you. So this is, you are sitting. One moment, I remove the chair. Right, so you are seated like this. So you rock forward and back. So once you're pushing forward, you can make this loud noise, or you can do a smooth breathing. It can be like this, or it can be with noise. And then I come a little forward, and then what you can do is you can forth, you can go this, you can go this, you can do this side, you can do this side. So this is once you regain a fair bit of strength. So as I told you, keep doing these breathing exercises, and I'm very sure that with your willpower, with your perseverance, you can overcome these kinds of post-COVID. And now comes the most important part of it. Now, John Hopkins Rehabilitation Clinic. John Hopkins Rehabilitation Clinic has suggested this. So I have taken all these things, studied and taken it from them. Remember, if you have got this, do not exercise. If you have got fever, if you have got shortness of breath while you do it, if you find dizziness and also swelling in the legs. So while exercising, you have got shortness of breath, if you have got fever, if you have got cool, clammy skin and irregular heartbeat, you should always speak to the doctor. The best thing is take the permission from your doctor before embarking on all these exercises. So I repeat, if you've got fever, if you've got shortness of breath, if you find there is swelling in the feet, any chest pain, irregular heartbeat, or palpitation while you exercise, please stop doing the exercise. So that's it with this short video. Hope that you will be benefited by it. And remember one thing, please fight and spread the knowledge of positivity. And with these exercises, you will see that you will be able to overcome the threat that posed and halted your life temporarily, but in the long run you'll be moving again. So stay well and enjoy your life.